Hello, I'm Dr. Terry Alford and I'm the Clinical Director here at the Advanced Dental Cosmetic Center. This short video is a video about measuring your shades. It's very important if you're going to whiten your teeth to measure your shades correctly. You'll need to know your initial shade before you begin whitening, and you'll need to know your estimated target shade. And there's some factors associated with taking these shades on yourself and being realistic about it. So let's go to the website you've been to. It's TotallyWhiteSmile.com. And when you get to the website, on the navigation bar to the left, if you'll scan down the navigation bar, you'll see an area that says Measuring Your Shades. And we want to go to that area first. And when you read this particular area, it talks about how to take the shade. But one of the things that you want to do in taking your initial shade is to do it in natural light. Not in heavy, intense light, but natural light. And using the shade guide correctly, we're going to show you how to do that, you'll be able to determine your initial shade. When you do this correctly, write that shade down. Then, when you do your target shade, you're going to want to, again in that same light, you're going to want to close your mouth. You do not want to look at your teeth when you do a target shade. You'll want to look at your skin complexion and measure the appropriate shade for your skin complexion. And that's very important. Now, I will tell you that what you're going to see when you download the shade guide is something similar to this. This is an expanded view so you can see it here on the video. Most people will begin somewhere in this region here at the end of the first week of whitening. They'll be in here, and at the end of the second week they'll be somewhere in this region here, and this is very motivating. We do not want you to take your shade every day because you'll only change 1, maybe 2 shades a day. But in a week's time, 7 shades, in 2 weeks, some 14 shades. That's a significant amount, and you'll be able to see the difference. Now, let's go to the website and determine how we can get us one of these shade guides so that we can do an effective shade matching on ourselves and make it very realistic. Okay, the first thing you'll want to do is go to Measuring Your Shades, and you'll see the shade guide that we're talking about on the page right here. And just above that it says click here to go to the shade guide. So let's go to the shade guide, and what it'll do is takes you to another page. And it gives you the complete instructions right here on how to print this page. But very simply, you'll just scan down. You'll notice that the shade guide is vertical. All you'll need to do is right click on this shade guide. And when you right click on the shade guide, the menu items here indicate what you can do with them. Hit Print Picture, and when you print the picture, it will take you to your menu for printing from your printer. Make sure that in your printer you have a piece of glossy photo paper, high gloss photo paper, or matte paper. And then if it's in, you hit print, and when you hit print, here's what you're going to see come out of the printer. You're going to see a very realistic shade guide. It's going to be approximately the same size as the normal human teeth. And you'll notice it's not as big as the other one that I showed you. That was for illustration only. But you can see it's pretty nice. It's in an arch form. Now the reason we want to do this in arch form is in assembling some information and things that you need is you're going to want to trim this shade guide just above the teeth here in an arch, and then down the edge and straight along the bottom side. There's a reason you want to do that. When you make this trim, like I'm doing now, it will allow you to slide the shade guide under your teeth so that you can match it nicely to your initial shade and your predominant target shade against your skin color. That's how we take a shade. The most important thing here is be realistic with your target shade. Most people want them brilliant white. That is not a very pretty look. Most of the movie stars you see and people with white teeth, it's normally because there's a camera with a bright light on it that's reflecting the quality of the light. Natural looking teeth look down in here that are nice and white and bright, and they look very, very good against most people's skin color. So let's keep it realistic, and this is the way to do it with a beautiful, natural looking shade guide very similar to the one used by every dentist in the United States. So good luck in getting your shades the way you want them.